How's it going, everybody? Welcome to a brand new video. My name is Faze Crypto. We are going to be exploring the world of Electroneum and getting a look at the future and definitely getting an idea of the potential that's in store for Electroneum and realistically trying to get an idea of people who don't see the potential, because I think that anybody who has a grasp on the future and has an idea of where these things are going as far as the cryptocurrency paradigm shift, it's plainly obvious that Electroneum is a rising star, so we're going to be definitely exploring that. Just for a second, you guys, think about this. Electroneum is not on Binance, it's not on any of the major exchanges. It's relatively a very underground cryptocurrency, yet still in the top 50. Electroneum is doing fairly well as far as reputation goes. On top of that, I'm at 22 right now, but I mean, realistically, I think that we could see this moving up pretty substantially. I really think that the potential is wide and varied as far as where things could be going. Obviously, it's been bouncing around, but 22 isn't too bad for today as far as I'm concerned. I mean, considering the fact that we just took quite a ding on the overall market cap. Now, you know, 202, it was teetering around that 199, 200, and I'm sure that came as quite a surprise to a lot of people. Obviously, in the whole ecosystem movement, we saw Bitcoin dominance moving up to 53.9% and steadily staying there. We have seen Bitcoin dominance quite higher, but realistically, I do think that the time of the altcoins is dawning. And Electroneum is certainly right in the middle of that as far as leveraging the totality of the global community that's building on this sort of mobile mining. You consider the iPhone, you consider these smartphones and all this technology, all this computing power that's in people's pockets. It's a game changer on unfathomable scale. It's an exponential growth potential as far as Electroneum. I would say it's dramatically undervalued under this price right here at 2 cents. I mean, 22, that's insane when you really think about it as far as moving forward. And when I consider the past, I mean, where we were seeing Electroneum back in the day, I think back to, let's talk late 2017, when realistically all the different cryptocurrencies were at all-time highs around that time period. But I think about how people were considering Electroneum at that point, and it's interesting because it's a small bull run away from realistically revisiting that past of where clearly the future of cryptocurrency cannot be predicted by looking at the past. The past is realistically no indication whatsoever of what's going to happen in the future. To understand where Electroneum is going and where this community of people who've been advocating this technology and why you've been hearing so much about it, you have to look into it from a data analytical perspective, the roadmap and all these different things, where 2017 had us leaving off and then where 2018 has been developing us and where 2019 is going to bring us. So we look at it's definitely having that sort of international perspective in mind, and realistically leveraging the app and all these different potentials that can be built by using this sort of network of different interconnected cell phones, which realistically that sort of mobile mining, putting mining in the hands of the people is realistically going to be, and I would say Electroneum is very good at where they position themselves as far as the competition goes, because when it comes to mobile mining, I would say Electroneum is pretty much killing the game. They're really leading the pack in a large way, and it's also drawn a lot of critical attention their way, drawn it away from a lot of other projects. But realistically, I would say that the community speaks for itself when it comes to Electroneum. I was looking at the Twitter. I mean, Twitter, like I say, everybody should be looking on Twitter and seeing all these different updates regarding these different things, because realistically, Twitter's still I mean, obviously it's a platform in decline. Twitter runs into its own problems the same way Facebook's running into all these problems, but I'm not going to knock it. I mean, it's you guys, it's your tweets are on here, you know, but it's interesting to see all these different praises that are being held for the mining. I mean, this is the future right here. I mean, did you know that you can mine Electroneum on smartphone? It was only launched 8 weeks ago, and this guy's mined 138 Electroneum in just 2 weeks. So I mean, that's really impressive if that's a true tweet by this guy. I mean, he could speak for himself. He's not verified or anything like that, but that's not an unprecedented story in this time. So it's really the makings of the intangible economy that we'll see across the world. Realistically, somebody who's using the mobile mining technology in one part of the world then can use that sort of interface, and by interfacing with smart technology and having that, it's realistically the makings of that globalized perspective, that interconnectedness. And I think that that's really one of the hallmarks of where cryptocurrency is going to take us. I was actually watching this really awesome video by this guy Truthful Rob, how Electroneum compares on the charts. So I'll definitely include a link to this video down in the description. This guy's a really awesome YouTuber. Definitely recommend people subscribe to him. But yeah, this was a very interesting video, and he talks about a lot of similar things that I was talking about in this video. So yeah, all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Remember, this is for entertainment, educational purposes only. You know, the whole purpose of this video is just to share my opinion, and of course I welcome you all in the comments down below. So if you guys are interested, you could share your opinion, or you could contact us on Twitter. You know, that's at CryptoTuber. And yeah, it's been really great building this community so far, and I'm definitely interested in seeing where things are going to take us from this point moving forward. So all that being said, remember, I'm not your dad. This video is just obviously me just spewing some of my perspectives on these things, but now realistically, I mean, you look at what's happening overall in crypto. I mean, we took quite a ding earlier this week, but that's sort of just another day in the sun when it comes to cryptocurrency. Business as usual, as things are tend to go. But if you want to talk about where we can expect to see cryptocurrency going in the next future, you have to look at one thing, and that's internet penetration. And as far as these different countries go, you look at China and how many new users they have who are using the internet. I mean, realistically, China is sort of a bad example, but India, I would say India is a great example, because this is a technology savvy. They're really smart as far as technology goes. Similarly to a lot of these developing countries, it's people who are eager to use cryptocurrency and leverage these all this different potential that's made available by these things. And you could see it it's happening on YouTube. I mean, you just see the most subscribed channel on YouTube now is going to be from India. It's T-Series. It's going to overtake PewDiePie, who was from Sweden, because now we're witnessing really a shift now of who's using the internet. And it's the fact of the matter is that the population in countries like India is far more people live there than they do in Sweden and all these other countries. So it's dramatically going to be a huge variable as far as the digital community goes. So when we talk about seeing Electroneum rising from its position in the number, what is it, 40 something position, 44 position, and I would say there is a high probability that we could easily see Electroneum as a top cryptocurrency, and within the next few years, as we see these developments going, these new users on the internet going online, and all these different variables that have certainly been compiling together, along with the current conversation that's been happening regarding cryptocurrency, that's definitely been taking a large focus on the top cryptos. I mean, obviously Bitcoin gets a lot of attention. Most people who are unaware of cryptocurrency are still aware of Bitcoin, and this is still a hallmark of where we'll be seeing this developing conversation in the public consciousness, as far as people using cryptocurrency to buy a coffee at Walmart Walmart and Starbucks and all these things, I believe that Electroneum is definitely in the running to really bring forward and drive home that potential, especially with mobile mining, because who doesn't want to use their phone to mine cryptocurrency? I mean, some people might not want to, but still, it's up there. It's an option. So if you guys are interested, another option, you guys can follow us on Snapchat if you want, or what did I say earlier? You know, Twitter, or make sure you follow Electroneum on their Twitter. And all that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day.
I don't know what I'm doing.